Nah, I'll just stick this through the letterbox, then I'll get off.
You don't see him, you know.
Oh, you're joking, aren't you? My dad's idea of Father's Day is taking me down the pub for a stay behind and me paying.
Oh, Jonathan said to ask you if you wanted to go down the rugby club for a drink.
I think I'll give that a miss as well. That'll be just as bad. It'll be full of Rodneys and Nigels.
Great, I'll see you later then. Bye.
Ta-ra.
Ta-ra.
Hey, does that old biddy still sell flowers down by the church on a Sunday?
Yeah, I think she does.
Right, well, you can run me down there then.
Oh, with the meter on?
I'm a neighbour.
Well, you'll have to make your own way back, won't you? Anyway, what do you want the flowers for? Got yourself a bird or something?
No, I haven't. Me son and daughter-in-law's fetching me grandson over to see me.
Oh, all right, jump in.
They'll more than likely bring me a present for Father's Day, so the least you can do is buy some flowers, isn't it? Hi, watch what you're doing, will you, son?
Hi.
Hi, you look worn out. I was wondering when you were ever coming home.
Me too. My page has been going non-stop today. I felt like I was the only doctor on call.
Where's Jess?
She's in the garden playing. Relax, I'll fetch her. Oh, this came yesterday. Have you seen it?
No.
It's to both of us from Maitland's father.
Oh, what does he say?
Well, I think you better read it. Jessica, Daddy's home. Daddy!
Hello.
Careful, Daddy's tired.
Have you missed me?
Yes.
How much?
That much. I think you've forgotten something. It's on the table.
Happy Father's Day, Daddy.
Thank you. Oh, it's beautiful.
Caroline helped me. Do you like the picture?
It's lovely. You're very clever.
Can I hang it on the wall now?
Jessica, let's do it later. Daddy's a bit tired. Why don't we go out in the garden and play for a bit and I'll make him some tea?
Can we go out after?
Would you like to go to the park?
Can we feed the ducks?
Yes.
Come on, let Daddy have a rest first.
It says plant between March and June. It's June now. It's a waste of time.
It's worth a try.
It'll be winter before they've grown or just die. Well, I'm right. What do you have to do all this organic gardening for anyway?
But it's not just the vegetables, love. Your dad's got a week off work to get this garden straight. Now we've all got to help him. Yeah, so come on.
It's too hard.
Oh, come on. Come and help me get these weeds out, eh?
Oh,
Come on, get on with it.
I can't be bothered.
Is that why you didn't get your dad a Father's Day card? Now, you told me you had something planned. Even Jeff managed to get him a card.
I haven't got it yet.
What sort of an excuse is that?
I told you. It's a surprise.
Oh, on a Sunday? Don't you be telling me tales, miss.
I'm not making it up.
No, you come on with this. I'm going down to your granddad's to give him his Father's Day card.
This is making us look dead tight. Why couldn't he come this morning?
Because he couldn't.
Well, go and ring him up again.
No, rang him last night. Anyway, we don't want my mum to hear, do we? It's a surprise for her and all.
And you'd be liked after all this.
Just get on with it, will you?
Come on, come on. Yeah. Get over here. Come on, Jeff, get in harder, will you? Come on. Come on, come on, simple ball, simple ball. Do you want to be out there with him? Come on, Jeff.
Right, quick breather, lads.
Stop shouting, will you, Dad?
He's just got past you twice there. You could have had him if you went in harder.
Well, why won't you stop making a show me?
You just get in there and stop bottling out.
I'm trying as hard as I can.
I'd be grateful if you didn't shout out when they're playing, mate.
Sorry about that. Just got carried away, like.
Yeah, well, he's doing OK without any help from the touchline, all right. Right, back on, lads. Same position as before.
Can't I mark someone else?
Listen, son. One day you might be doing my job. Until then, you do as I say. All right?
Just do as he says and we'll get stuck in there.
I can't.
What? Why? Hey, he's not the smart ass who thumped you last week, is he?
Yeah.
I'll sort him out.
No, leave it, Dad. You'll only make it worse.
All right, son. But just remember that I'm here, right? Now you get out there and stand up to him. Now go on and stop bottling now. Come on, son. Half-time pep talk of his manager, eh? Come on, son. That's the way, son. Simple ball. You got to beat him every time. He doesn't know what he's doing with it. No mark.
My dad will be back before he's turned up.
If Soft having to pay for it.
Oh, it's the delivery that costs the most. Anyway, you still owe me £5.
I haven't got it.
What? What about your pocket money?
I bought a tape.
You knew you had to pay, even though Jeff's paid up.
You can lend me it till next Saturday.
Oh, brilliant. You shouldn't join in things if you want to buy tapes.
I forgot, that's all.
Desperate love.
You heard what Terry said, no chance.
Oh, aye.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I've got better things to do.
Well, like what? You're in bulk, aren't you?
Beg your pardon?
Well, you're pregnant. You can't be doing much.
Charlie! Terry, will you tell this creature that I might be in bulk, but one more remark like that and I'll break his neck.
Oh, I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry, Terry. But, I mean, I've been up all night trying to do these earrings. I need a hand.
Told you last week, didn't I? We're not interested.
Oh, I'll have a heart, Tez. I mean, how can I do Caroline a favour and make a living?
Well, you should have thought about that before you're offered, shouldn't you, soft dollies?
It's the last time I do you a favour, mate.
Good. Do us a favour, go home and put it in writing.
Sinbad, have you got a minute?
Hey, he fancies Caroline.
Him?
Yeah, watch him, you can tell.
Have you bought her a prezi? She still won't fancy you.
Hey, shut up.
How's your Auntie Mary getting on with my earrings?
Great.
Has she got a lot more to do?
Oh, you can count on her, you know.
Oh, great. And can I count on you to deliver them by tomorrow afternoon?
Never let a mate down. You know me, Caroline.
Yeah, so I've heard.
You two doing nothing?
We were only joking.
If you touch us, my dad will kill you.
What have I done?
Nothing. She wasn't taking the mickey out of you. Well, not really.
Oh, do you mean me and Caroline? Oh, she's a great girl. She's a good mate of mine. We see a lot of each other. I'm doing her a favour at the moment. I'm making these earrings up for a business. The thing is, I'm a bit pushed for time. Do you fancy helping?
Let's see.
Yeah, I've got to get them done by tomorrow, and I've got no chance on my own.
How'd you do them?
Well, if I show you, will you help?
Just don't go. What are you getting out of this?
Nothing. I'm doing Caroline a favour. I need a hand.
I'll do some.
No, she won't.
I don't mind.
We'll do some, if you pay us.
Oh, way.
Do them yourself, then.
Right, how about £2 each?
Great.
Oh, no. Have £5 each or forget it.
A fiver? I'm not making a penny on this, you know.
£5 each.
All right.
In advance.
In advance? Well, you two will get jobs with the mafia.
Ta. You better show us how to do them, then.
All right, round the back.
Let him through, come on! Take him on. Nice one, son. Nice one, son. Come on. Nice one.
I've warned you, Rogers. Do that again and you got worse than last week. It was a fair tackle. Don't tackle me at all, right? Don't get brave because you're our fellas here. I'm only playing. You can't stop me from playing. Can I? You just keep away from me. Your our fella's not always going to be here, is he?
Aye, aye. Hey! Are you blind or what? He's threatening my lad there.
Off the pitch, please.
Never mind off the pitch. He's having to go at my lad.
Look, mate, this might be Father's Day, but I don't want dads all over the pitch.
I'm telling you, he's a little bully. He done my lad last week.
Keep playing. That's got nothing to do with me.
What do you mean it's got nothing to do with you? You train him, aren't you? How do you expect my lad to play his game and he's getting put off by no marks like him?
Press up till I say stop. Now get this straight. I'm a coach, not a school teacher. Your lad'll have to learn to look out for himself.
But it's not fair. He's a bloody good player.
You're right, it's not fair. Like I say, this isn't a school. These kids are all desperate to make it. If your kid doesn't learn to look after himself, he won't. Right? That's it. Tomorrow, 6 o'clock sharp.
What are we eating tonight?
Dunno, haven't thought.
Oh, well, don't bother. I'll do the cooking. I think we'll have a couple of Jonathan's steaks.
Oh, we can't do that.
We won't mind. It's a special occasion.
What special occasion?
Father's Day.
Oh, Father's Day.
In this case, Father-to-be's Day. Next year, when I'm a real father, you can cook. What do you say?
OK.
I think we'll have these two. I mean, he won't mind. What's wrong? I'll get him some more.
Oh, I know you will.
Oh, me? Oh, what's wrong?
I was just thinking. I never got you a Father's-to-be card.
Oh, well, I'll let you off this time. So long as you don't forget. Next year.
What's this? What does it look like? Yeah, but what's it doing here?
Told you I got that a surprise.
We've got a surprise.
Manure!
Look, they're here.
Loads of lads have dropped out already. He might go soon, you never know. But that coach is right, it's everyone for himself in football. What's that smell? Who dumped that there? What's so funny? Ferry Cross has dumped this here.
It's not Harry's. It's yours.
Hey?
Happy Father's Day.
This is a present.
Is that okay, Jess?
Jess, if you want to feed the ducks, go and find a bag and get some old bread. Did you read the letter?
Yes.
They miss her, you know. Look, why don't you take a break and go?
It hardly seems worth the trip for a couple of weeks.
Oh, you'd enjoy yourself. You know you would.
I'm busy, and it's the expense, too.
Yes, but Maylin's father says he's going to pay for both your fares.
Or yours and Jessica's.
Yes, but you need a break. Look at the hours you're working.
I thought you might want to see John Chung.
It's over, Michael.
You were upset when Uncle told you he'd left the company.
Yeah, well, maybe he needed to make a clean break, too. Maybe next year I could go back, but not now. I've got the business. You don't want Jess to go back at all, do you?
I know it's not fair that they don't see her, but
They have lost Maylin, Michael.
if they see too much of Jess, you know what might happen. Maylin's father's a very persuasive man. I'll write to him. Tell him next year, maybe. Do you think the ducks are going to be that hungry?
Starving.
Right, you lot, let's get out there and get digging.
Oh,
Never mind her.
You've done nothing at all today, madam. You can help your dad.
You fit, son. This'll build you up a bit of digging.
I'll just go and change trainees.
Yes, Sam. You'll soon have all the organic veg you can eat, love.
Don't feel like it, Dad.
What? Whose idea was this? Oh, smocking everything.
I did some this afternoon. Anyway, I'm not in the mood.
What else have you got to do? Your exams are finished. You've done your homework, haven't you?
no.
You told me you had.
I forgot, Mum. Got some more English to do.
Well, if your father and I are going to do some digging, I don't see why you shouldn't help. It won't kill you. Come on.
Come on, Sam. Just think of all them cabbages and stuff. Come on, love.
You don't look very happy, love. Didn't it go so well today?
It was all right.
Come on, tell me. What's the matter?
Doesn't my dad have to go again? He made a big show of me.
Your dad?
He had an arc with the coach.
Is, Dr. Choi in?
No, I'm sorry, he's out.
I'm Alison Gregory. I've come to collect my car rug.
Oh, you helped when the lady collapsed. Michael's been, What's that smell?
I think it's that.
Oh, look, why don't you come in?
Thanks.
I'm sorry we've kept it so long. Michael was worried that he couldn't contact you to return it.
I wouldn't have bothered, but it's borrowed from a friend.
Here you are.
Thanks.
I don't know whether you heard, but the woman died. Michael was upset that he couldn't tell you himself.
Yes, I did find out.
He stayed at the hospital for about 3 hours. I told him you'd ring the hospital, but he was worried that they wouldn't give you any information, not being a relative, you see.
Yes.
Well, I wish Michael could have seen you himself, but I'm not sure when he's going to be back, though.
Never mind. I must be off.
Well, at least it'll put his mind at rest. My brother's such a worrier, you see. Oh, Michael tried every way he could think of to track you down, so he'll be really relieved that you found out what happened.
Come on, you monster. Upstairs and wash your hands. Who's dumped all that dung outside the Rogers?
Michael, this is Alison Gregory. She found you and she's got her rug so you can stop worrying.
Good. I'm very grateful for your help the other day.
It was nothing. I'm sorry if I was a little offhand with you. I didn't mean to be rude or anything.
It was all a bit of a misunderstanding. You not knowing.
Yes, but I do want to apologize.
It's okay.
I must be off. Thanks.
Goodbye.
I think I do owe you an apology for the other day.
If you say so.
Would lunch be acceptable?
I don't know.
Of course, if you don't want to.
No, we're understaffed. Lunch breaks are a bit of a luxury just now.
Dinner?
I have to babysit. Caroline works on of evenings.
Oh, well, another time, perhaps.
I could cook you something here. Do you like Chinese food?
I have been known to eat the odd takeaway.
Real Chinese food. My father's had a restaurant all his life. I'm well trained.
Well, thanks. I'd love that.
Tomorrow?
Oh, sorry, I can't. I'm busy. Wednesday?
I'm on evening call Wednesday till Sunday. Next Monday.
Yep, that's fine.
8 o'clock then.
Great.
Excuse me. Did you dump that lot over there?
No.
What are you going to do about it?
Me?
Well, that's a health hazard if ever I saw one, and you're a doctor.
It's only animal dung, Harry.
I could think of another word for it. It's blocking my running, and I've got visitors due.
Have you asked Mr. Rogers?
Why did he put it there?
Don't know. Ask him.
Ask him? I'll not only ask him, I'll have him in court for this. And what's more, I'll have you as a medical witness.
She was very nice, Alison Gregory. You weren't very polite to her. Yes, but after all that effort of trying to find her...
I asked her to dinner next Monday night. Is that polite enough?
Did you really?
What?
Ask her for dinner?
Yes.
Oh, you must have been very persuasive. If I didn't know better, I might have thought you'd seen rather more of her than just the other day outside the supermarket.
Is that right? You do think it's all right? You know, so soon.
It's what you think, Michael.
My daughter-in-law hasn't been well. My grandson's only 6 months old. And they'll be here in 10 minutes, so you better get this lot moved.
Yeah, well, there's 3 tons of it, so we can't move it now.
We'll get whoever delivered it to take it back again.
It was a present for me, Dad.
So we're keeping it.
You must be tapped buying a load of muck for a present.
It's not muck, it's organic. It's better than all them nitrates farms put on veg. Now that's muck.
Sammy, all right.
Look, you. If my family catch anything off this muck, you're going to be right in trouble. Ask Dr. Choi. It's a health hazard, and he's very concerned, I can tell you.
He's not.
Look, Harry, we move it all tomorrow.
It'll be too late then. You'll have spoiled it for Tim and Sally.
I promise you, we move it all tomorrow.
You'd better.
You don't think Michael would report it or anything, do you, love?
Nah, he'd have called himself.
I'm not so sure.
I tell you what, kids. You know, next Father's Day, when you want to buy me a prezi, make it a pair of socks, say, or a tie, or a shirt. Oh, smoke.
Well, thanks, Jonathan. That was a great bit of steak. Didn't you like it?
Yeah, it was fine.
Well, what's happened to all this eating for 2? Well, if you don't want it, I'll eat for the 3 of us then.
Don't you feel guilty? I mean, eating Jonathan's steak in his house.
No.
Makes me feel uncomfortable.
Oh, look, there hasn't been more trouble between you two, has there? Look, I know he's been a bit off lately, but well, that's because of Cheryl, isn't it? I mean, I was dead surprised when he invited me to the rugby club. Oh, just relax. He won't be home for hours.
Yeah, but that's the thing, though, Terry. I mean, it's his house, not ours.
Soon it won't be.
Well, I think we should forget that.
What? Rent near? Why?
Well, it wasn't his idea, was it? It was Cheryl's.
But he won't go back on his word. I know him.
Yeah, but what if he does? I just feel so uncomfortable here, thinking that he wanted us out.
Has he said anything to you?
No.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Well, he won't go back on it. I know him.
Well, I still think we should forget it. Find some other place.
You can't cope with moving. Not with you being pregnant.
I'm not an invalid. I'd feel much happier. Let's start looking tomorrow, eh?
You won't find a better place than here. Why don't you just talk to him instead?
Well, I'd sooner just start looking.
All right, I'll talk to him if it'll put your mind at rest.
Give it a rest, Jeff. You've done enough for today, love.
Just finish this bit.
Doing good. Beef him up a bit.
You tell me what happened to Tranmere this afternoon.
Stupid coach. I still wish I could have got my hands on that little bully.
Yeah, well, he's more embarrassed about you making a show of him.
I'm just trying to stand up for him, that's all, love.
Oh, but you know how easily they get embarrassed, love. Look, I know you're proud of him and that, but... Well, it's probably better if you don't go down there for a while.
I was just trying to encourage him, that's all.
No, I know. But if he thinks you're going to charge on the pitch at any minute, well, you're going to do him more harm than good, aren't you?
I suppose you're right.
Come on, let's get tidied up, put our feet up, eh? You're on holiday this week, you think? No work for you?
Oh, no. Just shoveling tons of you-know-what.
All right.
All right, girls, how are you doing?
You only gave us a stuffed cup of hours ago, you know.
Yeah, but how are you doing? I mean, come on, Caroline wants them done for tomorrow.
Well, I've been gardening.
Oh, you haven't started.
I've done some.
Oh, well, good girl. Come on, how many have you done?
Oh, 5.
5? I could have done 5 myself in 10 minutes.
You're breaking now.
Breaking? How many have you broke?
Oh, 20.
Oh, no.
See, keep breaking when I bend the top over. Look, it's all right. I can do some tomorrow. I'll finish my exams now.
Well, you better add. And you, don't be so heavy-handed.
I can't. Gotta go to school.
Right, give us me 5 back.
I haven't got it. I've spent it.
Already? What on?
That.
On flaming horse manure. Oh, you two have dropped me right in it, haven't you? What's Caroline gonna say, eh?
The then Health Minister, Virginia Bottomley, visits Jimmy's next and hears of the gruelling hours that junior doctors are expected to do.
Would be, except for the smell of that stuff.
We're moving it as promised.
Yes, from the front to the back. That's not going to stop it smelling my house out, is it?
Good country smell.
If I wanted good country smells, I'd go and live there, wouldn't I?
Don't worry, we're going to dig it in.
What, you dig? After the state you left the other garden in?
There, look.
And why have you put it alongside my garage? What's the matter with over there?
I want to keep that for a good lawn. I might put a patio on there.
Farm muck. God knows what vermin that'll attract. And how long are you going to be?
Well, the more volunteers we get, Harry, the sooner it'll get done, you know.
Well, don't look at me.
Harry, have you got a wheelbarrow?
I have, but I'm not letting you have it to move that stuff.
Just a thought, mate.
Oh, God bless us. It's even worse today.
Come on, Sam, you're supposed to have those 2 buckets filled by now. We're going to be here a week at this rate, love.
Stop! Dad, this is full of worms.
What sort of worms? Tapeworms?
No, earthworms.
Horse muck is always full of worms.
Yeah, but by using that, you cut them in 2.
They're only worms, love.
They're all living things.
Oh, is that how you've shifted?
Hang on, Chris. We're having a life and death debate here over a few worms.
She reckons they're earthworms. I think they're parasites. There's all sorts in that stuff.
All I'm saying is, if he uses that, he'll chop them up. Poor little things.
We use the fork, then.
We haven't got one.
Oh, you never look, do you? There's one of the stuff my dad sent over, love.
There you go, love. They won't get chopped up now. Just stabbed to death.
Oh, very funny.
Hey, they're a funny colour for real worms. Look at that one. You're not going to tell me that's a proper worm.
Look, our Katie's got up now, love. Will you keep an eye on her for me?
She all right, love?
Well, it's just stomach pains.
Probably breathing this stuff in. There's all kinds in this.
It's just stomach pains. She'll be able to go back to school tomorrow.
Couldn't give us a hand there, could she?
Hardly. I'll give you a hand when I get back from work, eh?
Yeah.
Frank? Chrissy?
Yeah?
Michael's asked me to have a word. It's about this manure.
Didn't I tell you? A doctor knows what's what.
Look, I'm sorry if it's causing a problem, Caroline.
I've already warned them, love.
I'm sorry. It was just sort of dumped on me like.
Oh, thanks.
I'm not saying it's any problem. It's just that Michael suggests you leave it for a while.
Hey, don't you think I'm having this on my front any longer?
No, what I mean is it's got to be rotted down. Michael says it can kill plants and vegetables if it goes on fresh like this.
Oh, I see. All that phoning round.
How long do we have to wait, like?
Well, he said maybe a year.
What about my organic veg?
Never mind your organic veg. A year, that's it. I'm going to phone the council. I'm not having this for a year.
Hang on, Harry. If it has to be rotted down, it can go in a corner of the garden.
Oh, and steep my house out for the rest of the summer.
You could put soil over it to stop any smell.
There you go.
Oh, well, thank Michael for letting us know.
Don't fancy giving us a hand with it, do you, Caroline?
Oh, I'm sorry, Frank. I'm rather busy. Bye.
Well, you heard the lady, Harry, didn't you? The sooner it's shifted and covered, the better. No smell.
I've got a bad heart.
Oh, come on, Harry. The exercise will do you good.
Yeah, and then we can give you some free veg next year.
What about the worms?
Don't send me to the desert out of El Alamein scared of a few worms, Harry.
Oh, don't be soft. You haven't seen the diseases I've seen in Africa. And besides, I haven't got a pair of gardening gloves.
Oh, there's a pair in the box your granddad brought. You know what they say in the army, Harry? A volunteer's worth 10 pressed men. I'll be off, love. See you.
And hey, Chris, don't forget to tell him, love, you should be off today.
Do you want a lift?
Oh, that'll be great, love. Thanks.
Hey, Frank, what have you got down the back? An elephant farm?
It's all right for you, son. You haven't got to live with it.
Hey, Terry, you haven't got a wheelbarrow, have you?
Sorry. I'll tell you what, if you're still at it when I get back, I'll give you the hand, eh?
Hey, you're on there, mate.
Yeah. Hey, Dad, perhaps I can have a break now.
All right, love. Don't be too long. There's still loads to do, you know. Well, Harry, looks like buckets, mate.
Not me. I'm going to get my wheelbarrow.
I just can't do it. They still keep breaking when I bend the top over.
Oh, God, how many have you done?
Just them. There's the broken ones. Oh, it's useless. I just can't do them.
Well, did Sinbad say how many there were? Look, I'll do some now and then you can just dump the broken ones.
You'll know. He's gonna find out.
He's thick, he won't notice. Look, pass us them pliers.
I wish I'd never said yeah.
There's no need to get upset. You just keep threading them and I'll turn the tops over.
I wish it was at school. If your mum found I was alive, she'd kill me.
Stop whining. It's only for one day. She won't find out.
Yeah, but if she does...
Sammy! Come on, love, and easy out there. That is about as much use as... You all right, love? Come on, get to bed if you're not well.
I can't.
Why?
Oh, Dad, look what you've done to the carpet.
Oh, no. Where's the brushing pan?
Oh, look, I'll see to it. You just get out and take your boots off.
Dad, there's a worm on the carpet. Get it out.
Will you get to bed if you're not well?
Get it out. I hate them.
Yeah, just put it in there.
It's horrible. Get it out.
It's only a worm. Oh, look, she'd be all right. Will you just get out?
I think she needs a doctor. And I still want some help out here.
Look, control yourself, will you? It's only a few earrings.
We can't give this money back. What are we going to do?
Just do what I said. Do as many as you can and then just dump the broken ones.
We can't do them.
You'll have to. Now, stop crying. I'll have to get out there or my dad will know we're up to something. All right.
Hey, Harry, let me have a go, mate.
Oh. I hope she's right about covering this soil. The smell turns your stomach over.
I'm sorry about that, mate. I'll make sure it's well covered.
Could have been a disaster yesterday. My tea outside for the grandson.
Who else ever got horse muck for a Father's Day present? Hope we didn't spoil things too much for you, Harry. How old is your grandson now, Harry?
6 months.
Ah, he's setting up now, eh?
I don't know. They didn't show up.
Hey?
Well, I rang our Kevin last week to ask him. He said everything was fine and then he just didn't turn up.
Well, maybe the baby was a bit off colour, eh? Didn't you say your daughter-in-law hadn't been too well?
So our Kevin says. I think that's just an excuse. I don't think they want me to see Tim. Well, she doesn't anyway.
I'm sure your daughter-in-law wouldn't do that, Harry.
She's not me daughter-in-law. They just live together.
Well, even so.
Look, I've seen the lad a few times in 6 months. The last time Kevin brought him round, she didn't even come with them. Now, what way's that to treat a grandfather?
Well, don't you think you should talk to her?
She doesn't like me. That's the top and bottom of it.
Will you, Kevin, then?
Oh, he just makes excuses. Mind you, he was much closer to his mother than me. I didn't see much of him when he was a kid, you know, working on the railways. Edna got on with her better, too. I mean, she accepted the fact they weren't married. But I want this boy to be a cross lad. He's the only one who can carry the name on. I mean, how many years have I got left now? 4 or 5 years at the most.
Oh, come on, Harry. You're being morbid now, mate.
It's a fact. I mean, I'm not going to see the lad grow up. Why can't I see him while he's a baby?
I reckon it's time you talk to your son and his girlfriend about this, Harry. Why don't you go and phone them? Well, look, mate, I'm off this week. I'll run you over there if you like.
No, leave it.
Well, I don't want you doing all this when you got so much on your mind. At least go and ring them.
This is full enough.
Just help me do it and I'll give you the hand, eh?
Dad, some of it's trodden in. It'll need a scrub.
How's our Katie? You sure she doesn't need a doctor?
Oh, she's fine.
Must be hurting her to make her cry.
She's all right, Dad. Anyway, she's better now.
All right. Sure.
Didn't come to the club yesterday?
No, I'm sorry, I forgot. No, Father's Day, I had to see my old fella.
Oh, yeah, of course. I suppose there's any post for me this morning, was there?
Nothing from Canada.
Back to work.
Look, do you have to get straight back?
I'm due in Wellington for 2, yeah.
But it's just, I thought you might fancy a sandwich or something.
Yeah, okay.
Tuna do?
Yeah, fine. No Sue?
She's gone to her mother's. She went first thing. Thing is, you see, well, me and Sue were talking last night and, well, there was something I wanted to ask you about me, Sue and the baby.
Yeah?
Cheryl said we could rent this place because you were getting a place down at the docks. And now Sue thinks you want us out.
I see.
Well, do you?
No.
I mean, she thinks things have all changed because of, you know, you and Cheryl splitting up. I was wondering if you could tell her, you know, put her mind at rest. I mean, she's even gone to the estate agents.
What's brought all this on, did you say?
I don't know. I mean, well, she says she feels uncomfortable here. I can't understand it. I mean, a week or two ago, she was made up we were going to stay here. Has she said anything to you?
To me?
Well, I mean, you've known her longer than I have. I thought she might have said something to you. I mean, it's just that she's been a bit odd lately. John, are you listening? I mean, can you think of anything that could be bothering her? Because I can't.
She seems fine to me.
No, I don't know. Perhaps it's just a baby worrying. I mean, since I found out about the baby, I've been feeling great. But, Sue, are you sure you don't want us to leave?
Nothing's changed.
Oh, great. I mean, I couldn't think of anything worse than bringing your first baby back to some crummy flat somewhere, you know.
Terry, about the baby. The spare room. I thought you might like to decorate it as a nursery or something.
Oh, great. Thanks. Sue will be made up.
Where's Terry?
Sorry.
Why? What have you said?
Sorry, I was,
How's your mum?
Oh,
She all right?
yeah, she's fine.
Right, I'll have to get off then.
Yeah, I've got to get off as well. Well, I can't solve Frank Rogers with something. I won't be long. Jonathan wants to tell you something about the baby.
What's going on? What do you want to tell me?
I told him you could do up the spare room for a nursery.
God. Oh, I just thought that you'd...
I was going to. I nearly did, but I told him that instead.
When I saw the cabin, the citron outside,
It was there, Sue. I wanted to tell him. Oh, what good would it do, though? He's living for that baby.
So why did you nearly tell him?
I don't know. Do something positive. My life's hardly positive at the moment, is it? When I think about it, I suppose it might have made me feel better for a while. You know, some sort of revenge for Terry being happy with someone and not me. It's lousy reasoning, isn't it? Glad I haven't messed you up.
Well, that's all got to come, though, hasn't it?
You are going to tell him?
I have to, John, but not now. I can't.
I suppose that's what all this about leaving was all about, in case I blew the whistle.
But I will tell him when I'm ready. I mean it.
I mean it about the house, too. I know it was Cheryl's idea, really, but Cheryl, I know Cheryl. She was right about me moving away from here. I'll get out as soon as I can. You two can have the house.
This is a weird Father's Day pressie, isn't it?
Yeah. More for her than me. Organic garden, that's the latest thing.
You said you wanted the garden doing.
Well, me old fella will have to watch his step, otherwise I might get him some.
You sure you don't mind doing it?
Nah, it's all right. I've been doing this all my life.
What?
Me and all, mate. You don't know you're born, you lot.
Tell you what, Harry didn't last long, did he?
Nah. Probably needs a rest.
Oh, is this all you've done?
Give us a chance, Chris. If it hadn't been for Harry and Terry, I'd have got nowhere.
Well, how's our Katie?
She was crying a bit before, but she's all right now.
I better go and see how she is, eh?
She all right?
Off school. Stomachache.
Have you seen this mess here?
Couldn't be helped, Chris.
Yeah, well, you have it treading in the house, love.
Oh, not my new carpet.
It's only a bit. I had to go and check out Katie.
If you've ruined that carpet,
Mum, I cleaned it up as much as I could.
oh, God, look at the carpet. Did I leave you alone for an hour? And what are you doing?
Making earrings.
Where did all this lot come from?
Doing it for the fat window cleaner.
Who?
She means Sinbad.
Well, what does he want earrings for?
For the Chinese lady.
Do you mean Caroline?
It's for the business. You gave us a fiver each.
Are you in on this?
Well, it was to pay for my dad's manure, really.
But I've had to do them all because Sammy had to help Dad.
Oh, I'll kill him when I get my hands on him. When's he coming round for these?
He had to get them all done today. She wanted them all finished.
Oh, my. Is this why you're suddenly sick with stomach pains?
If I didn't do them, he wanted his money back. I had to, Mum.
You knew. And you let her stay off sick. Get that lot into a bag. Did he threaten you?
Oh, she's just overreacting. I mean, I would have helped her instead of...
Yeah, well, they might be able to do this sort of thing in the Far East, but they're not doing it with my kids. Now, go on.
Where are we going, Mum?
Mum, what are you going to do?
Go on.
I don't want to see her, Mum.
What's wrong, love?
Oh, her over there, Caroline Choi. She's only got this one making up earrings for her, hasn't she? That's why she had stomach pains. Sagging school so she could get these done. Go on.
Sinbad?
What?
Well, he tried to get me and Sue to make them, didn't he?
You go on. Have you seen the state of my daughter?
I'm sorry, Chrissy.
Well, you've caused this. Paying her and our Sammy a fiver to make these up for you.
I'm sorry, I never gave your daughters any money.
Oh, you're denying it?
Look, I think you better come in.
Go on. Look, Caroline, I know how things work in Hong Kong. Hundreds of children putting things together for buttons, but I am not having my daughters involved in this, right?
No. There is a mistake, I'm sure.
Well, these are yours, aren't they?
Yes, but I never asked your daughters to assemble anything for me.
Well, Sinbad did, though, didn't he?
Ah.
Do you know she pretended to be sick today so she could stay off school just to finish these?
Sinbad asked you to make these up for me?
Yeah. And then he threatened her to take the £5 back if she didn't do it.
Oh, I'll talk to him about this. He said he'd help me out as a favour. Purely as a favour. He had no right to go paying children.
Sinbad. Oh, Caroline, I am sorry. Oh, I should have known you wouldn't be involved. And those things I said about Hong Kong,
Would you like a drink, Katie?
Yes, please.
Please, sit down.
Thanks. Oh, murder him when I see him.
What do you want to get involved with him for? You know he's a scally.
I didn't think he'd pay us a fiver. Anyway, it was all Katie wanted to do it, so she could pay her share of this.
You could have said no.
Well, I thought we could do it, but we couldn't. We kept on breaking them.
Terry, tell her about Sinbad.
Oh, he's all right, really, but never get involved with him in anything. And never let him in your house. He set fire to our garden once, you know.
Yeah, but he still want his money back.
No chance.
Hey, up, here he is.
Get in the house, love.
All right, gents.
All right. Just the fella I want to see.
Who, me?
It's taking us hours to shift this lot.
Sorry, lads, I've got better things to do than get involved with this stuff.
I'd say you were already in it.
How do you mean?
You're not doing the windows in that gate, are you?
Nah, thinking of jibbing the windows. Me and Caroline have got a few ideas to cash in on the boom, you know. But it's all or shush at the moment. You know what it's like in business.
Oh, yeah.
Are your girls in?
Oh, sorry, mate.
You what?
Ah, Katie's visiting. Going to see your friend, Caroline.
Caroline? What's she going to see her for?
You want to get him on this? He's never done any honest labour in his life.
Did she say how long she'd be like?
There she is now.
Hey, I want a word with you. What are you at, eh? Conning my kids into making jewellery for Caroline.
You've got it wrong. What's Caroline said?
Never mind what she said. I could murder you.
I'm in best suit. Oh, whims! Who left the bucket there?
Sinbad. Is this true, what Chrissy told me?
I didn't mean to let you down.
You have let me down. If you couldn't manage, you shouldn't have offered to help.
I'm sorry, I really am.
If young Katie hadn't done what she'd done, I'd be in real trouble with my customers.
Well, it's not that bad, not really.
No, except that you're 35 pairs short.
Well, that's not my fault. It was her. She broke a load, she told me.
Is that true, love?
Sorry.
It's all right, as long as I've got the beads and shells.
Can you find him, love?
I was scared of them. I threw them away.
Where?
I didn't know what to do. So I buried them. Pile of manure in the back garden.
You're joking.
Sinbad, I need them washed and back in my house by tonight.
Not to worry, mate. Only a couple of tons to root through.
And hey, these'll come in handy.
I only wanted a bit of help. If you'd done me a favour.
Don't be blaming me.
Come on, you, get on with it. I'll show you where it is. And you, don't you be so soft in future. While Katie's learnt a lesson, you can clean that carpet.
Oh, hey, Mum.
Oh, we don't want a total mess, do we? I better go and give him a hand.
I'll be with you in a minute. I suppose that means we won't get our windows done for a month now. Did you ring her, Harry?
Yeah.
Why not, mate?
Well, if she doesn't want to know, that's it, isn't it?
Harry, what is the point in hanging about making yourself miserable? There's no point, is there?
I know, but...
Forget all this and go and ring her, like you should have done before.
I'll do it later, when I've thought about what I'm going to say to her.
After sharing the trials of former student Joanne Waller, we see her as she goes on the wards for the first time as a qualified doctor next at Jimmy's. Now a romantic moment between Michael and Alison in Brookside.
Yeah, hold on.
Hi.
Suit yourself? Got it.
Can you answer me one question?
Yes, if I can.
Am I a stupid old man?
No.
Because if I am, tell me.
Why don't you come in, Harry? Now, what makes you say that?
Because there's certain people think I am.
Look, Harry, we can all be a bit stupid from time to time.
I'm 70 years of age. Do they think I've learned nothing over the years?
Who's they?
They're telling me. Who the hell does she think she's talking to? She's only living with my son. Doesn't you think Kevin was ever a baby? I used to change his nappies. I used to wash his hands and face. I used to walk the room with him in the middle of the night. And he stands there while she's talking like this to me. I feel as though I've been hit in the face by my own flesh and blood. I feel she's really upset me.
I can see that.
Does she really think I don't know anything?
Your daughter-in-law?
What? Me out-of-law, you mean? The one who shacked up with my son? My grandson's mother?
It's all right.
I didn't want to go around there in the first place. I only went to see the baby. She's got Edna's nose.
Do you miss her?
I miss her. I feel empty.
I know that feeling. There's nothing to say, really, is there?
No.
Would have been easier if that trunk wasn't on the landing. I mean, we could have put the pasting board out there. Can't work with everything on top of me.
But why don't you move the trunk into the bedroom?
Because Jonathan doesn't want it in the bedroom. He wants it out on the landing. You know what? I think he's cracking up, you know. He was sitting there staring at me the other day. I said to him, "You're all right?" He said he was thinking.
Well, it's because Cheryl's gone. I mean, I think he needs to be on his own, really. You know, that's part of the reason I thought, you know, that we should go.
Ah, well, we don't have to now, do we? I mean, we've got this place all to ourselves. Oh, I like it when you do that. I like it when you look at me like that as well, you know. Should we have a break?
Hey, you've taken the day off to paper the room, Terry. When we've got halfway, we'll have a little break.
Right. Give us that, then.
But Harry, you've got so much to look forward to. You're going to see Tim grow. You're going to see him take his first steps, speak his first words.
I could if they invited me around. I just can't go around there, you know. I've got to telephone them. I just can't go and drop in. I mean, that might be inconvenient for them.
Well, why don't you ask them to come round to yours?
Oh, I've asked them. I've sat waiting for them. I've got a little drawer with toys in over there. I've even got a bundle of disposable nappies, but they never bring him. I know it's a lot of trouble traipsing a baby around, and I know that she's not well at times. So that's why I decided to go around and see them. And what did I get for me trouble? A mouthful of abuse. The truth of the matter is, they don't want me there. They don't want to come round to my house to see me either. In fact, I don't think they want me here at all. Well, it will be dead. In fact, I wish I was.
Now, don't say that.
Well, it's true, isn't it? I'm just biding me time. What good am I to anybody? What's the point?
Do you know, Harry, sometimes you've got to give a bit. Learn to let things go.
I can't let him go. He's my only grandson. It's all I've got left.
No, I didn't mean Tim. I mean things like them not being married or the baby not being christened. I know they're important, but...
And that's another thing. Who told you he wasn't christened?
Nobody told me. I was talking about Simon. Our Damon's baby. He isn't christened and, well, it worries me a lot. But I'll tell you something. I wouldn't let anything come between us. Harry, don't let anything come between you and your baby. Work at it. Get it right. I know sometimes people do things that are different, but honest, it doesn't mean that it's wrong.
Did you like Edna?
Yes.
I thought you would have. You've got so much in common with her.
Thanks. I think you better go.
Why?
You've got a visitor.
It's Sally. I'll have to go.
No, Harry.
What?
Nothing.
I'm here. I'm coming.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said what I did.
Sue, made you a cup of tea.
I'm asleep.
Oh, come on. Wake up, I've made you a cup of tea.
Terry, will you get up?
Oh, come on, I made you a cup of tea. Get up.
I'm shattered, Terry.
Oh,
Wake me up and off now.
can't take the pace, eh? Oh, all right. Suppose I have to go and do it all on my own, then.
This little piggy went to market, and this little piggy stayed home. This little piggy had roast beef, and this little piggy had none. And this little piggy went wee all the way home. He smiled. He did. Unless it was a bit of wind.
He likes being tickled.
I used to do this to Kevin when Edna was getting the tea. Would you like to see your Nana, Edna? I bet you would, wouldn't you? Eh?
We can take him if you like.
Oh. She'll like that. To the cemetery, you mean?
Yeah. I'll bring him round and we'll go over there.
I didn't think... I wasn't going to ask. I meant the photograph.
I know, but you'd like that, wouldn't you?
It's what I've wanted since the day he was born.
We'll do it then.
Thanks. I really appreciate that. Look, I know sometimes I'm very hard to get along with. But I'll be trying more in the future. And if I do keep going on again, just tell me to shut up. At least you know I'll be trying.
It's not so much what you say as what I feel from you. Sometimes it's as though you're judging everything I do. I feel as though, in your eyes, I'm not good enough to live with Kevin or to be Tim's mother.
I never said that.
No, but I feel it.
Well, you're wrong. All I want is for you and Kevin to be married properly. That's all.
Yes, but it wouldn't be right for us to get married just to please you, would it? We've got to want that for ourselves.
That's true. But what about the lad here? What's right for him?
That we're happy.
Are you?
Sometimes. Which is a heck of a sight more than when I was married.
It's different when the right partner comes along. I was married to Edna for 45 years. Never regretted a single day of it.
But why gamble if you know that what you've got now is good? Why try and change something just for the sake of a piece of paper?
Yes, I know, but... well, he looks happy enough on it. I suppose it's just a different way of doing things. I think he needs his nappy changing. Or it's that horse muck next door. No, it's you, my old son, isn't it? There's some disposable nappies in the cupboard.
This one?
Yeah. Here, what have they done to you at all? I know why you're crying. They've got you all trussed up, haven't they? So, your granddad will take these off and you can have a good kick around then, can't you? Can't you? You're a lovely lad, aren't you? Eh?
I think a couple of candles would look nice.
No, it's okay as it is.
Michael, have a nice time. I'll get it. Oh, hello. Come in.
I'm a bit early. I wanted to call at a friend's house, but she's out.
Michael's still there.
Under the cold tap.
Sorry about this.
It's all right.
Hello.
Hello. I've brought some wine.
Great. Can you put it in the fridge? There's one in there already. Perhaps you could take it out.
I'm going.
I'll see you later.
Michael, what are you doing?
Rinsing my fingers.
Oh, fine. Bye, Alison. Oh, your dress looks lovely, by the way.
Thanks.
She fusses sometimes.
You're lucky I never fussed over my brother. Bottle opener?
Oh, in that drawer.
Is it all right?
I'll live.
Shall I open it?
Rice is ready. Sorry, do sit down.
Where do you want me?
Wherever you want.
Curtains as well, eh?
Yeah, well, if I get them right. Hey, does that look straight to you?
Ah, they look great. Shall I get us a pizza?
Good idea.
And a video?
I want to get these finished tonight, love.
That's all right. Me and John can watch it. What do you fancy?
Funny one.
Hey, have you got any money, Sue?
Yeah, it's in my bag.
You all right?
Sort of. I wonder if she ever thinks of me.
I'm sure she does.
I'll get it.
So, how are things with you, then?
Great. Everything's fine.
This fella's come for the trunk. He said you have to sign something.
It's upstairs on the left.
It's heavy. Well, shall I give him a hand?
Please yourself.
It's only an old trunk, John.
Yep, that's all it is. Do you know where Barton Road is in Manchester?
No? Why should I?
Well, that's where it's going, according to this.
Well, perhaps it's the airport storage place or something.
Flat A. No, don't think so somehow. Don't think it's going to the airport at all.
Take it easy. Hold on. Yeah, I've got it. Yeah, right, just go slow now.
Will you take that back upstairs and put it exactly where you found it? And you can tell whoever sent you that if they want that trunk, they'll have to come and get it themselves. Please.
You're a really good cook.
Thank you. It's nice to have someone to show off to.
How are the fingers?
I've forgotten all about them.
They look all right. I mean, they look fine.
You can't beat cold water. So, this work you're doing sounds fascinating. Jumping the membrane and all that.
Oh, yes, it is. I love it. Most of the clinical trials are done in the States, though. I'd like to wangle my way out there and find out exactly what's going on.
Is that a possibility?
Oh, yes, the funding's there. It's just... Well, my daughter's only 8. And if I go, it would mean leaving her for a month or so with her father, and she wouldn't like that.
Doesn't she like him?
Yes, in small doses. She spends most weekends with him, but she's usually had enough by Sunday evening.
I didn't realize you'd been married.
Oh, I haven't. Rob and I met at university. It was great while it lasted, and Hattie was the result.
How'd you manage by yourself?
With difficulty. Hattie isn't the easiest child in the world, but I've got Margaret, who's a fantastic childminder come nanny. She usually sorts us out. How about you?
Jessica's been going through a difficult time. Some more wine.
Thanks. Actually, I owe you an apology. I thought Caroline was your wife.
No apology necessary. My wife died 8 months ago. Car crash.
I'm sorry.
Do you think you'll get into trouble?
I don't know. Quite frankly, I couldn't care less.
I suppose you could always tell him that the trunk wasn't here.
He can tell her whatever he likes.
Do you really think Cheryl's in England?
Yes. I think she's at flat A, 15 Barton Road, which is here. Where else would the trunk be going there?
Well, she'd have rung if she was back in England.
Why should she?
And if she hasn't rung, that could mean that she doesn't want to see you.
Well, I want to see her. So I'm going there tomorrow, whether she likes it or not.
Are you taking the trunk?
No, it's staying here.
On the landing?
On the landing.
Well, I think you're making a big mistake, Jonathan.
We all make mistakes, see? Anyway, we'll see.
I'm going to go out and see if this fits.
What happens when you're on call, then?
Caroline looks after Jess.
Oh, I see.
The problem is that I have to rely on her so much. It's not fair. She's got her own life to lead. I'll have to do something about it, I suppose.
Well, if you ever need any advice, just let me know. I've done the lot. Childminders, nannies, nurseries, you name it.
I might take you up on that. You might find me knocking on your door one morning crying help.
I'd be delighted to help. Anytime.
It's funny. But the hardest part is not having anyone to share Jess with.
What about Caroline?
It's not the same. Caroline's like a mother to Jess, but she's my sister.
I suppose with me it was a case of what you've never had, you never miss. I made all the decisions about Hattie. I don't know how I would have reacted if Rob had have suggested something. I probably wouldn't have liked it on principle. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
I'm sorry. You first.
No, after you.
I was just going to say, I'm not good at small talk.
Neither am I. I hope I didn't upset you when I mentioned your wife.
No, that's all right. It's just that I haven't needed to tell anyone for quite a while, and you forget what it's like to have to say it.
I understand.
What were you going to say?
When?
Just now, when we both spoke together.
Only that I've had a really lovely evening.
But you've got to go now.
I suppose I should. Hattie won't go to sleep till I get in. She worries about me.
I'll get your coat.
Thank you. Well, I don't think prawns will ever taste the same again.
It's simple, honestly. The secret is making sure the wok is really hot.
I'll remember that. Thanks again.
Thank you for being my guest.
I enjoyed it. Perhaps I could...
Hello. What are you doing up?
Check.
Oh, I forgot all about it. Oh, it's lovely. Jessica, this is Alison.
Hello, Jessica. Can I have a look at your picture?
Yeah.
It's really good. Aren't you clever? Looks like a party.
It's my party.
It's her birthday next week.
Oh, that's exciting. And you're looking forward to it?
You can come if you want.
Well, thank you very much. I'd like that.
Would you?
I'd love it. I bought a load of stuff for Hattie's 8th birthday, hoping she'd want a party, but she said she'd rather have a picnic in the country. She's so boring sometimes.
Perhaps she'd like to come as well.
I'll ask her.
You should have let me do it.
Oh, I just wanted to see what they looked like. Hey, what's Jonathan doing?
Oh, he's phoning Sarah. He's telling her he's not going to go to work tomorrow.
But this time?
Well, he doesn't know what day it is, does he? I mean, I think he's just bothered about getting to Manchester first thing in the morning.
He's mad.
Yeah, but you can't say anything to him, can you? I mean, if I was in his position, I'd go to Manchester as well.
Well, you know, she won't be there. I mean, she'd have rung me if she was back in England.
Yeah, he's got to try, though, hasn't he? Oh, look at that. The wallpaper's bubbled.
It'll be gone by the morning.
It won't.
I'm off to clean my teeth.
No, it won't go, Sue. I'll have to fix it tomorrow. If I could just...
Terry.
What?
I'm bleeding.
Oh, God! Jonathan! Jonathan! Look, it'll be all right, it'll be all right. What is it? Ring the hospital. Look, can you stand?
No, I didn't.
Come on, we've got to get you there.
After falling from ladders while cleaning out the guttering, Don here needs 2 major operations at Jimmy's to mend his broken back. That's next.
All right, I think. Doctor said she's got to have complete bed rest.
You look done in.
Well, I didn't get any sleep last night. I didn't shut my eyes in case anything happened.
So the baby's all right then, yeah?
Yeah, thank God. I mean, I thought she was going to lose it. Then I thought I was going to lose her. It was going out of my mind.
Right, listen, I'm off to Manchester if anybody calls.
Oh, look, I hope you find Cheryl.
Well, fingers crossed, eh?
Good luck.
Cheers.
You sure you know your way there?
Yeah, I got it worked out. M62, junction 13, head for Withington.
Right.
See you then.
See you later.
Terry! Hey, Terry! You run us up to the cemetery?
I can't. I've got to go to the Aussie to get to. I've just come back for some of her things.
What's the matter with her?
Well, she nearly had a miscarriage.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Is she all right now?
Yeah, so long as she has complete rest. Look, I've got to go because she's waiting for me.
Well, you'd better get up there. I wouldn't have asked you, only Sally's fetching the baby and taking him to the cemetery to see Edna, you see.
Nice one.
Yeah, well, don't you worry about it, son. I'll ring you, Cat.
Right.
Any post?
Just my leaflets.
Oh, that was quick.
What do you think?
You look all right to me.
Well, it says what I want them to say, and they're quite attractive. I've just got to get them distributed now.
Thanks for doing the washing up.
That's all right. Did you have a good time?
I enjoyed myself.
Good. It's about time.
She's really nice.
Oh, I didn't want them doing again.
Morning.
They don't need doing.
Oh, it's all right. It's for free.
They're not even dirty.
Well, I know, but it's just my way of an apology, you know. Just want to say sorry for upsetting you. Well, because you're such a nice person. Well, I can tell that just by looking at you. You've got that look of being a nice person. Anyway, I'm sorry. That's all I wanted to say.
Accepted.
You what?
Your apology is accepted.
Oh, right. Well, anything you need doing at any time, you know, you only have to ask. I don't muck everything up. Right.
I'm asking.
Pardon?
I said I'm asking.
Great.
I need someone to help deliver leaflets for me.
I can do that.
Are you sure?
Yeah, trust me.
All right, wait here.
All right, Caroline's just gone inside. Can I help you? I'm a publicity manager.
I've just popped round with these.
Oh, right, what's your name?
Alison.
Oh, Caroline, Mrs. Allison's here.
That's my Christian name.
Oh,
I'm not,
hey, what's in the box?
Oh, hello.
I was just passing, so I thought I'd drop these in. They might come in useful for Jessica's party.
Oh, I'm sure they will. Thank you. Look, please, come in. He's in the living room.
Are you having a party?
It's Jessica's birthday.
Morning.
Good morning. I didn't realize. Come in, sit down.
I didn't know whether or not you'd be home.
I've got the morning off. I have a clinic after lunch. Oh,
I've bought some balloons and poppers and things. They've been sat in my cupboard since March. I thought they might save you buying them.
Was I like to you?
Thank you.
I was just passing, so I thought I'd drop them in.
It's the truth. I won't let you down.
You just pull the string.
I'm a novice at all this.
This is our first party.
First one I've been responsible for.
I don't know where to start. You do know about tying balloons to the door, don't you?
No. What are these then?
I'm not sure what you call them. I'll show you. You knew what that was, didn't you?
I just wanted to see you do it. I don't feel quite as silly now.
Well, anyway, there's loads of other things in there.
What about this afternoon, then?
It's nice to see you.
Thank you.
What for?
Saying that.
I'm not just saying it, I mean it.
I better go.
Oh, have a cup of tea with me first.
Do we want a magician for the party?
Oh, they'd love that.
Why not?
Well, Sinbad says he knows someone, a friend of his, that might do it.
That would be a real treat for the kids.
Well, he's going to ask him anyway. Did you enjoy your meal last night?
It was lovely.
I'll put the kettle on. See, Caroline?
No, I've got to get the other half of these leaflets out.
Will you join me?
Yes, I'd love to.
Hi. I thought you were in Canada.
Really? What are you doing here, then?
I need to talk to you.
What about?
You know what about.
Well, you better come in.
They were only cheap, so perhaps some of them don't work.
It's just a matter of getting them started.
Oh, I see. Very good. I don't think they're meant to be blown up as much as that. I think it's going to pop.
There's one, though.
I usually let the kids do it. It's a lot easier.
You're not a brain box for nothing, then.
No, I'm not.
I've got to go to work.
So do I. I didn't mean to stay so long. I'm sorry.
Look, what I meant was, I've got to go and get dressed now, but if you don't mind waiting a few minutes longer, I could do with a lift, if that's all right.
No problem. I virtually pass your surgery door.
Really?
Yes, I go that way to avoid the traffic.
That's very interesting. Help yourself to some more tea.
Am I walking too fast for you?
It's all right, you carry on. I'll follow you.
So be there, Tim. What am I doing? I've gone wrong somewhere. That's you, you little tinker. You're mixing me all up. I think we've come too far. There's something wrong.
What's the matter? Can't you find it?
They've moved her. They've moved my Edna. She's here. She was always here. What have you done with her? Where is she? They can't do this. They just can't move someone.
I'll take her.
Where is she?
I don't know.
Well, I've got to find her. Edna? Edna? Edna!
This is nice.
I think so.
It's all rented, though, the furniture and everything.
That chair's mine. £20 from the junk shop down the road. Took me a day and a half to strip and varnish it. I'm looking for another one like it.
We could look together.
Like we looked for a flat together, you mean?
No, like I wanted to.
Didn't want to, Jonathan. That was the problem.
Yes, I did.
Anyway, there's no point arguing about it now.
There is a point. A very good point. I want you to come back.
No.
Just no, is it? That's all our relationship meant to you. That's all it's worth. Just a no. Fine. That's wonderful. At least I know where I am.
Well, that's more than I ever did. No, that's not true. I did know where I stood, actually. I came second every time. Second to work, second to Sarah, second to Laura, second to...
That's rubbish. You were never second to anyone. I loved you, and I still do.
It's a word, Jonathan, love. You have to act love. You have to put it into practice. You have to work at a relationship. You can't just excuse everything by saying I'm sorry, because it's not good enough. Not for me, anyway.
Will you stop doing that? I did work at it. I went all the way to Canada to find you. What more can you ask for?
You don't understand me. What's more is that you don't even try. I just need more than you can give. It's simple mathematics, really.
I can't stop thinking about you.
I think about you, too.
Do you?
Do you think I'm some sort of heartless bitch or something? Of course I do.
Do you still love me?
What difference does that make?
A lot of difference.
I think about you. I miss you.
But do you love me?
And sometimes you're just like a child. But I'm not coming back. I have this flat now and I'm settled.
So why did you come back from Canada?
You really do flatter yourself, don't you? I came back to finish the course.
That's not true.
I should know why I came back.
You came all the way back from Canada just to finish the course?
Yes. Is that so surprising to you?
Yes, it is. Especially since college doesn't start till September.
I have a summer placement, but I don't suppose you remember me telling you.
You didn't?
I did! We were in bed at the time.
Well, what do you expect then?
I expect you to consider me as a human being with feelings and wants. My God, Jonathan! We live together and you don't even know me.
I do know you.
Well, then you'll know that I'm not coming back.
What if I found somewhere else for us to live?
Jonathan, finished. Let it go.
No!
He's gone to sleep. Do you want me to ring Kevin? Would you like a cup of tea? Shall I take your jacket? Oh, look, don't worry. We'll get it sorted out. I'll ring Kevin. There might be a perfectly good explanation. Hello? Hello. Would it be possible for me to contact Mr. Kevin Cross? Yeah. Could you tell me... Where are you going?
I'm gonna get it sorted out. I just can't come home and leave her like that.
Hello? Look, I don't think it's a good idea for you to go back there. You'll only get yourself all upset again.
I've got to.
What can you do?
Well, I can go and put the stone back, can't
No,
I?
you can't do that. I don't think that'd be a good idea. Those stones are really heavy. You'll only hurt yourself.
I'm not worried about that. I want her back together again.
Now, why don't we have a cup of tea and think this through?
Look, I don't want to think it through. I don't want a cup of tea. I want to do something. Don't you understand that?
Yes, I do understand, but realistically, what can you do?
I can put it right.
Look, we found the headstone. We know where that is now.
Then why is it leant against the wall the way it is? They've separated her. Don't you understand? I don't know where she is. Whether she's where she should be or where her stone is.
Do you want to telly on?
No, I want to talk to you.
Well, not doing much talking, are we?
You know, everything's going to be all right, you know.
Of course it is.
I mean, really, I didn't know it before, but I do now.
Yeah, look, as long as you don't go putting up any more curtains and running around like a loon.
No, I don't just mean about the baby. I mean about us. You know, when I was laid in that bed, I did a lot of thinking. I mean, not just about the baby, about you and me and just how much you mean to me. You know, if I'd have lost that baby, I still would have wanted to be with you.
I hope so. Anyway, let's not talk about losing the baby, eh?
Well, I have to, because... Well, in a way, that sorted a lot of things out for me.
Look, we were going to get married before you got pregnant anyway.
I know, but... I just think I've been feeling under pressure, you know. Wondering what's best for the baby and, well, what's best for me. And, well, when I was laid in that bed, I had time to think things through properly.
Were you worried? I mean, did you think I wasn't going to make a good dad?
Oh, no, I always knew you'd be brilliant.
Well, I will. I mean, I love kids. It's what I've always wanted. We'll have 6, eh?
And a dog.
Oh, I don't know about a dog. A lot of trouble, dogs, you know. No fun getting them. And then they don't even look anything like you. Nah, I think we'll give that one a miss. Oh, look, if it's bothering you that much, we'll get one. I mean, it doesn't matter to me.
No, I was just thinking about something else.
Oh, who's that?
I've one of these.
What is it?
Don't ask.
Oh, what have you got yourself into now?
Publicity manager. Aye, I'm made up, mate. This is the big one. She's taking me on proper now. I mean, this is just a trial, but if I do it right, I'm going to be in there, aren't I? How are you doing?
Oh, I'm all right.
Glad to hear it. Is he looking after you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Would you like a leaflet? Say yes.
Yes.
Have a dozen. My feet are killing me. I didn't realise people have an aversion to leaflets. They run after you just to give you them back. When do you think they put them in the bin? No, they've got to stick them in your hand. Went to one house and the woman dumped a load on me. Double glazing, cavity wall insulation, insurance, home leg waxing service, and God, you get an education just reading these. Anyway, you all right then, are you?
Yeah, I'm great.
Oh, should have seen his gob this morning.
Yeah, well, I wanted to get in the house, didn't I?
You didn't say anything, did you? You just left me standing there, rabbiting on. I could have done something to help.
Well, there's nothing nobody could do.
Well, I could have thought of something. Anyway, I thought I'd just pop round and check, see if you needed anything, you know.
I called you, though.
Yes, I got the message.
I was going to fly out there.
But you didn't.
Would it have made any difference if I had?
I don't think so.
So, how was Canada then?
It was wonderful. How did you find out where I was?
The trunk. The address was on the docket.
And you assumed it was where I was living?
It was a long shot that paid off, I think. What are you looking at?
You. Weren't you at work?
Because I wanted to come here.
What would you have done if I wasn't here?
I don't know. Asked whoever was here if they knew where you were.
What did you expect from me?
I didn't really think about it. I suppose I expected our relationship to have meant something to you.
It did.
Not as much as I thought, obviously.
Who's got the measuring stick, Jonathan?
Okay, how much did our relationship mean to you? Well, come on, your turn to answer the questions. How much?
A hell of a lot, actually.
So much that you can just neatly put it all in a box and forget about it. That's it, all finished, lids closed. Just like that.
No, not just like that. You really don't know, do you?
No, I don't. Maybe I'm stupid. Yeah, I must be to have come here in the first place. I don't need this.
Well, why don't you go then? I didn't send out an invitation.
I don't know what to do to stop wanting you. Tell me what to do to make it go away.
You only want me now because you can't have me.
You don't know how wrong you are. Maybe I don't know you, but I know me. I know what I wanted, what I've always wanted. It's nothing to... I forget it, I'm going. Look, just do me a favour, will you? Just tell me you don't love me anymore. Just tell me. It'll make it easier. I mean it.
No.
Why not?
Because.
Because what?
Because I don't want to.
Why not?
Because I don't.
Don't what? Don't what, Cheryl?
Go if you're going.
Don't what?
Not love you.
Then you do.
I didn't say that.
Well, either you do or you don't. Look, just tell me you don't love me anymore. And I'll walk out of here. I'll never see you. I'll never contact you again. Just say it. It's what you want. That's what you said you wanted.
I can't say it.
Why not? It's just a word.
I'm not saying anything that I don't want to say.
What, even though you know it'll make it easier for me? Don't you owe me that?
I don't owe you anything.
Storage for the trunk, for starters.
Oh, don't be so pathetic.
No, I'm serious. You're not getting your trunk back. I'm not giving back anything I don't want to. The trunk's mine now. It's in my house, and that's where it's staying.
It's got all my work in it.
Good.
But it belongs to me.
Well, then you come and get it then.
Jonathan!
Health Minister Virginia Bottomley visits Jimmy's next and hears of the gruelling hours that junior doctors are expected to do.
the matter?
Oh, this is all your fault.
Well, he said he'd be here.
The little brat's taken Jessica's bike and I can't even tell him off because I don't know his name.
Calm down. It's supposed to be fun.
Look, how can I calm down if you leave everything to me? You're supposed to be looking after them and look, they're all over the place.
Well, maybe I could help.
You, half of this is your fault. You promised me this magician would be here.
Well, it's not my fault. I mean, he did say it.
If you're here, who's looking after the barbecue? They could all be burnt to death.
Well, you called me.
I wouldn't have to call you if you were looking after the kids properly instead of mooning around.
I'll go and see to the barbecue.
Look out! Come on, boys. It's too dangerous out here. Let's go back to the garden. Come on.
You nearly had a very nasty accident, young man.
I'm sorry about that.
That was a close one, eh? But Super Sinbad saves the day.
Yeah, well, the day wouldn't need saving if it wasn't for your friend.
Well, look, just leave it to me. I'll ring him.
What's that smell?
How's the new car?
Did you see that?
What?
That child just ran out in front of the car. I had the fright of my life. Can't you answer that?
Bound to be for you. I'll get the shopping.
Paul, I have just had a shock. I nearly hit that child. I only missed him by inches.
So, the brakes are good. How does she handle?
Hello? Yes, just a moment, please. Paul? It's for you. Sappho. I thought you'd finished with all that.
Hello, Colin's here.
He can't make it.
Oh, great.
Well, he was doing another party this morning and somebody hit him in the mouth with a mutant teenage ninja turtle. He's lost 3 teeth. He's in casualty.
Excuse me, outside, please. Hey, I said outside now. I don't know what I'm going to do. I mean, I never realised that their parents would just leave them here. And all I've got is those two. God, that says that smell again.
Hey, I saw a programme once where it said that Chinese people think that we smell of milk.
No, it's not milk.
Hey, there's always me.
What?
Well, I could do a turn.
Oh, no, you've done enough.
Oh, it'd be great, honestly. God, here, kids, come here. Kids love me. Just watch this. Come on, kids.
Okay. What? To think I'm to Wimbledon for this.
Oh, no. Get down!
Come on, kids, all gather on, come on. Your Uncle Sinbad's here. Come on. Time to meet Metal Mickey. Come on, all over here. Come on.
You're not used to this, are you?
It's only when you have to do it for yourself that you start to appreciate...
What?
nothing.
Was she good at this sort of thing? Parties and so on?
I'd rather not talk about her, that's okay. Hattie doesn't seem to be enjoying herself as much as the others.
Oh, they're all a bit young for her, really. I'll go and sit with her.
I think I know what it is.
Always bent over the bag.
Oh, this is getting beyond a joke. Someone's going to get hurt.
Really, Anna? I'd have thought you'd find better things to do with your time.
I nearly ran over a child just now.
I should be more careful.
And now there are fireworks.
Crackers.
What?
They're firecrackers. They're different. We had them all the time when I was in Burma.
I'll get it. Hello? It's for you.
Who is it?
How should I know?
He's really good.
He's wonderful.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. Oh, he'll be pumping her about you.
See, it's the same on both sides. It means golden happiness. It's Jessica's Chinese name. Gum Hei.
Gummit, what's Michael's name? Goofy.
Choi Wing Fu means forever rich.
Now can I open my present?
Yes, now you can open your present.
Do you know what Michael's real name is?
Oh, not my real name, my Chinese name.
Choi Fing Wu.
That's great. Why don't you use it?
It's Wing Fu, actually, and that's why I don't use it, because people like you keep getting it wrong.
He doesn't use it because he's forgotten his roots.
This is my dad, who's been calling himself Stephen for 30 years. Oh, hey.
This is brilliant.
Say thank you.
Thank you, Granddad.
And what about the firecrackers? Did you like them?
No,
Scaredy cat.
I wasn't scared.
Firecrackers aren't ladylike.
I like them.
You're no lady.
Yes, she is. She's a real lady. Pretty, witty, and wise.
Like her mother.
She's charming, too. A real credit to you. It can't have been easy being on your own.
Well, she's very good.
How long have you been on your own?
Oh, a long time now.
I've always been on my own. I didn't live with her father. I never did.
Oh, I see.
She's all my own work.
Yes.
Well,
I think your friend needs some help.
I just thought we could have spent a nice quiet afternoon together, that's all.
Well, you should have mentioned it.
Oh, well, if I'd known you were rushing off to save the world, I'd have booked an appointment.
The woman needs help. What do you expect me to do? I'll be back in half an hour. I don't know why you're making such a fuss.
Paul, you've invited a perfectly strange woman to my house without letting me know, without even consulting me. And you expect me not to make a fuss? I mean, I'm the one who'll have to cook for her. I'll have to... Well, how long's she staying anyway?
Till I can sort something out for her.
Paul, you know nothing about her. She could be a...
Her husband's stationed in Germany. She's left him. She was on her way back to Belfast. She got as far as Liverpool and ran out of money. See? I know all I need to know. All she wants to do is to get herself and her children back to Belfast.
Her children?
Yes, that's right. I'll see you later.
But Paul!
Closet's crawling with kids. A noise. It's like Beirut.
Well, we're going home now. You should have heard it before.
Hey, it'll be like that in here soon. Well, I won't be here to hear it. I bought a flat.
What?
Yeah, down the dock. I should have done it before. Then we wouldn't have... Well, anyway, I've done it now.
Great. Well, what I mean is,
Yeah, I know what you mean. Look, I'm not interrupting anything kinky, am I?
Well, I can't reach my toenails anymore, so Terry's cutting them for me.
Oh.
Sweet, really, isn't it?
Thanks for everything.
Say thank you for the present, Jess. Poor Jessica. Birthdays are very tiring when you're not used to them. You must come and see us again soon, Hattie. Don't forget to bring your mummy.
Okay, should we bring your daddy?
You made a hit there, all right.
Oh, she made a hit with him.
Pity I couldn't manage the same, eh?
He's just, well... Look, I was wondering, how about having lunch sometime over the weekend?
I've booked some time in the lab. I don't get much time for my own work, and lab time's
It's
like
all right.
gold.
You don't have to explain. Just that evenings are difficult.
It's okay. Evenings are difficult for me, too. Look, I'll call you sometime.
Fine. Anytime. Bye, Hattie. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.
I think they're the last ones.
Just us now.
I'd better start clearing up.
I could help you clear up if you like.
Oh, no, it's okay. You've done enough.
You were very good.
Oh, well, I thought I was more sort of brilliant myself.
You were marvellous. You saved the day. Look, have some balloons.
Oh, so...
Oh, it's you.
What is?
The smell.
Oh, that? Oh, that's me aftershave. Do you like it?
Oh, yeah.
Marvellous woman, that, you know.
I know.
Lovely looking and very intelligent as well.
I know.
Oh, I'm sorry, you wouldn't know would you been here. Anyway, I'll have to go. Sit down.
Bye.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Why, Mrs. Hughes, Bonnie Hughes.
Oh, hello. But, your children?
What about them?
Well, I thought you'd have them with you.
Oh, did they not tell you? He's got my children. I want you to get them back.
Oh, I see.
Oh. Was that Dad?
Don't want to talk about it, Jonathan, okay?
Then why did you come back?
My trunk!
Oh, come on.
Doesn't that just say it all? My coursework, my notes, my textbooks, my whole career is in that trunk, and that's all you can say. Oh, come on. Well, now we know. Get off!
Not until...
Look, I have already had to take a day off work and hire a van because of your stupid English schoolboy humor. I have had enough now.
Yeah, well, I haven't had enough. I haven't even started. I want to know what is going on.
Well, that's easy enough. I've left you, and now my trunk is leaving you too. Oh, God! You hit me!
I did not hit you. You nearly killed me. You could have caused a serious bodily injury.
Well, you're the lawyer, so sue me.
Yeah, well, I might just do that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You're like a child.
I'm like a child. Look at me who tried to kidnap a trunk buster.
I just wanted to talk to you like two adults.
Adults, come!
Well, maybe it's time we grew up.
Well, you can start by getting your ass off my trunk.
Fine, fine.
Hey, you can't go now.
I have to, Terry. Pregnant women have got very small bladders.
This could be the crucial moment.
Terry, it is the crucial moment.
Shh, I think we're laughing at them.
If they're not snocking in 2 minutes, I'm off, okay?
All right.
You said that what was bothering you was that the house was overcrowded and that you thought I was holding on to it because of Laura, right? Now, look, I bought the flat now, so I've done what you wanted, right?
It's not as simple.
I know it's not that simple. Look at me. I flew to Canada for you. I've sold my house for you. I've thrown out all my memories for you. I'm humiliating myself for you. Kidnapping the trunk, how do you think that feels?
Then help me put it in the van.
Look, what more do you want from me?
I want my notes, I want my books, and I don't want anything else.
What am I doing wrong?
You're ruining my career for a start.
I'm being serious.
Oh, well, that isn't anything, is it? I'm sorry, but that's okay. Go right ahead. You look great.
Thanks.
Anna. This is Mrs. Hughes.
Bonine, am I glad to see you? Well, when he asked me back to his place, I thought there might be complications, you know? I mean, he looks just the type, doesn't he?
I thought you had little ones.
Oh, I had to leave them behind. Your man's going to get them over here for me. Well, this'll do for me. I know I shouldn't be laughing, really, but I feel great. I walked out of that place yesterday with nothing but these bags, and the rain was pouring down, and I felt just fine. And once he gets me my voice back, party time and no mistake.
Well, I certainly hope I can arrange for the children to be brought over without too much difficulty.
No problem at all. He was telling me all about the time he found this missing prisoner war. I said to him, well, I fell on my feet meeting you.
Really?
Oh, I'll tell you one thing. I could murder a nice, strong cup of tea.
Sorry?
Aye, if you don't mind. Then I can sit down while this wee marvel here sorts me out.
Oh, it's still on.
I taped it.
Oh, you certainly know how to spoil yourself. You sure I can't get you anything?
Oh, a cold drink would be nice.
Poor thing.
Oh, come on, Michael. I mean, if you hadn't spent the whole party playing doctors and nurses with... cool drink with a cherry on the top.
No way. Any funny business, and I'll tell you who won.
Here comes Daddy with some more. When your mother died, I had to get used to keeping the flat clean and doing the dishes. Well, I never thought you'd have to do those things so soon after me.
Yes, well, I don't like talking about it too much in front of BB Guy.
Why didn't Mummy come to the party?
She did come. She's always with you now. Just that you can't see her anymore.
Please, just drop the subject.
Where's this drink, then?
Get it yourself.
What do you think of Michael's new friend?
I'm sure Michael doesn't need my advice on how to choose his friends.
That's right.
After all, that's all they are. Just good friends.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
That's what I was telling Jessica. When two people love each other very much, that love doesn't go away when the bodies go away, does it? They stay very close to each other. That's why Grandma is always with me, and Mommy is always with you and Daddy. That's why we all got to do things that would make them proud of us, isn't it?
All right. Look, just give me the chance. Just come and look at the flat.
Look, John, I can't. I have to have the van back in Manchester for 5:30. All I want is my trunk.
Yeah, but there's no point in taking your trunk until you've seen the flat. You might like it. It's just what we wanted. It's got a view across the river.
Oh, well, that changes everything, of course.
You know, when you first left, I tried to blame it on Terry and Sue. I couldn't believe that I cocked it all up by myself. I wanted to ruin it for them. I wanted to ruin it all for them the way I thought they'd ruined it for me. I wanted to tell Terry. Then, seeing them now, they're so happy. They've got nothing. Their lives are a mess, and yet somehow they've done it. You know, they've worked out how to love each other, and if they can do that with all that mess going on, then I know we can do it if we want to.
John.
And I do want to. That's why I bought the flat. And I know that you want to, otherwise you wouldn't have come back.
Look, I came back for me, not you. You know, that's half the problem, John. You treat me like I'm some kind of shadow, like I couldn't exist without you.
Sorry, I'm judging you by my own ideas. I'm sorry. Falling to pieces without you. And look, all I'm asking is that you just come and look at the flat. Don't take the trunk until you've seen it. Oh, come on, Cheryl. After all, well, whatever's left, it must be worth that. Half an hour to look round the flat. Then you can have the trunk back.
When?
Tomorrow morning, 11 o'clock. You can meet me there if you don't want to come back here on the promenade by the car park.
Fine.
Oh, God, that is brilliant.
I have to get this van back now.
She's going to call me right back. Didn't sound too promising.
Really?
She thinks they're just going to send the children over with some kind of chaperone. It isn't going to be that easy.
Very pleased to hear it. It's bad enough having her here. With the children, it would be impossible.
Keep your voice down.
I will not keep my voice down. It's bad enough when Mother's here, but at least she's my mother. But this woman just takes over the whole house. There's no hot water left.
Maybe I should tell her what they said. She could go back and collect the children herself. Sappho would pay the fare. What do you think?
I think it's bad enough that I've got to cook for her and smile at her, without you expecting me to solve her problems.
Perhaps I'll suggest that.
Any more of that tea around?
Well, that'll be the commanding officer. If you'll excuse me.
You'll have to tell me where you find him. I could do with one like that myself.
Is she okay?
The party was too much for her. She was having a nap.
Do you want a drink?
I'll get one myself.
What's the matter with you?
What do you think the matter is? Why did you get Dad going on about Alison?
He didn't need me to get him going. And what are you going on about anyway? He hardly said a word about her.
He didn't need to, did he? He practically ran her out of town.
Oh, rubbish.
And then he went on to Jessica about May Lynn watching over us from somewhere or other.
Well, what are you supposed to tell her about death? You can't just say your mother's kaput. If you're good, you'll get a new one.
Very funny.
And what's that got to do with you and Alison anyway? I thought you were just good friends.
Barely even that. Besides, Dad scared her off, so that's it now anyway.
Well, that's often the way with passing acquaintances.
And what's that supposed to mean?
It means it's time you woke up to what's going on in front of you, Michael.
Such as?
Such as either you want to remember Maylin or you want to forget her.
Of course I don't want to forget her.
I don't mean forget her, I'm sorry. I mean move on from her.
It's nothing to do with you, what goes on inside my head.
No, but it's not fair on Jessica that one day you want to talk about her and the next day you don't.
I always want to talk about her. It's just...
It's just that you feel guilty every time you think about her because of Alison.
Now you're talking rubbish.
Look, I'm not stupid, Michael, and neither is Dad. We can see what's going on, even if you can't. Nobody minds, Michael. It's just that it's not fair to take it out on us because you can't be honest with yourself. Where are you going?
I can't breathe in here anymore. It's not May Lynn who's always watching over me. It's you and Dad.
All they are asking is that you go back to Germany and collect the children yourself.
Once I'm back in that base, they've got me, haven't they? It'll be, of course you can have your boys back. All we ask is that you go to this counselling session and meet this officer, and that'll be that.
Doesn't seem like much to ask. And it would certainly save a lot of red tape.
I'm not going back there. I'm not going to see him again. Oh, it feels good saying that.
And I'm afraid they're fairly insistent.
Oh, you don't want to listen to that. As long as the kids are with them, they've got a soldier in the payroll who can't do any soldiering, can he? They're just one big nuisance as far as the army's concerned.
All I am saying is that perhaps if you went and got them, it would be much quicker.
No. You see, he told me that if I tried to take them off him, he'd kill me.
Yes, but surely...
Well, now he is a soldier. That's his job, isn't it? Killing people. Tear me to pieces, that's what he said. I don't have to take the chance. The army don't want the kids around. Let them take them off him. Let's see him tear his precious bloody army to pieces.
Well, obviously we see your point. But sometimes in a situation like this, a compromise...
I've never compromised where my kids are involved. If I was going to compromise, I wouldn't have run out in the middle of the night with 2 plastic bags in the train fare. I'm not moving a step now till I've got my boys. Well, I don't need to, do I? Not with you written for me.
What are we going to do?
In Jimmy's Next, a toddler's fitted with a plaster jacket to help correct a curve in the spine. That's after the break.